Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I think I've done a video on this before, but if I have, it sucks. What this is from like spring of 1991. This is Valiant Comics. You see our Valiant Illustrated Action books. They had, before Valiant did, people my age remember Valiant got big in 92, 93-ish, Magnus Robot Fighter, Solar, and, Turok, and Bloodshot, and all these characters, Harbinger, Ninjak. All these characters, Bloodshot's got a movie now. Wow. Before they did all that, they did some license books. They had the Nintendo license. There's like a Legend of Zelda comic. There's a Game Boy comic. There's a couple of Mario books. Those got a little bit of value. They're harder to find. They had a WWF license. They put out magazine size, kind of like the old Marvel Seven Shorter Conans, about that size, but in color comics. Well, I guess, sorry. This series here is created to reprint those a little bit smaller size. This is not a full comic size. Matter of fact, I will go get a full comic. Give me a couple seconds. Let's just see. I'm trying to see what my nearest comic is. Okay, you see that? You see that? Oh, look. I didn't even film on camera. I'm so sorry. Now, this is Charlton issue, 98, all new Ghostly Tales. If I lay that down. You can see that, and we'll just match this shit up. As you can see, it's not as wide, not as tall. Okay, put that Charlton out of the way. And this was $3 back in the day, so it was expensive in 91. And it is square bound, perfect bound. And what it just reprints two stories. You have Every Man Has His Price, which is $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. In his mansion, I don't know if it's in Madison or which mansion it is. I live in Mississippi, for those that hadn't picked up on that yet. I have met Mr. DiBiase. Matter of fact, when I met him, I was supposed to bring this to get a sign. I forgot it. So I got my Mid-South set. Fighting on Virgil. Now here's the thing. Now this one is pencilers Don Perlman, Dave Lapham. So this is some of Dave Lapham's earliest work. Inkers, nobody big. Colors, nobody big. Letters, new. None big. Laura Hitchcock wrote all these. And they're doing like a current affairs style showing, and they go to DiBiase's mansion. The whole thing is he's fighting. Look. He's hurling a gold bar with one hand, all this shit. He's fighting Virgil across the mansion. That's his training. Okay. And I got this for extremely cheap. Probably cover price. It is not mint. I'll show you that when I get through. And this has, the Valiant covers. Everybody remember had the kind of like soft looking colors. I like their colors. I didn't like it as much as a kid. And not a kid. I was a teen. And it kind of stood out oddly, but now I love it. All right, then we get this centerfold, and we got Ultimate Warrior, Big Boss Man, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Texas Tornado, The Bushwhackers, Mr. Perfect, The Nasty Boys, Sensational Sherry, Paul Bearer, Undertaker, $1 Million Man, and the Mountie. And wow, Warrior's dead, Boss Man's dead. Okay, on this page over here, the only ones that are alive is the Bushwhackers. On this page, Sherry's dead, Paul Bearer's dead. That's it. And I've met $1 Million Man. I think that's it. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's $1 Million Man. It's the only one on this page I've met. Anyway, the second one. Pain or Peace. Now, this one stands out for one reason. It's going to be hard to see. Penciler, Steve Ditko. Steve Ditko drew wrestling comics. And this is that Steve Ditko that co-created Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and The Question and Mr. A and all that stuff. And as the Big Boss Man is doing a stakeout on the, funeral home that Undertaker and Paul Bearer run. And it kind of hits towards the end that, they're cannibals or something like this. I have not read this in quite a while. Yeah. It's just wacky. I'd love to get more of these. I got this one. This was still fairly inexpensive. I paid about cover price. And now, you're going to pay way more than that? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that Paul Bearer. Look at his lips. Some of that ain't Nightmare Fuel. And we get this nice drawing. And what it was, there was 4 of these at the time. Yeah, and they done from Nintendo too. And these were just reprints. Let's see, mine's got a few little stains. There was Out of the Ring Challenges, Ultimate Warriors Workout, Lysol's The Brutal Infamous, Wait Till I Get My Hands On. And there's 4 for Nintendo, 2 Super Mario Brothers, 1 Super Mario, and these were just, I don't know, I'm assuming they got a barcode. Some of these were sold everywhere. See, these Valiant comics, I remember seeing the Nintendo comics somewhere. Probably like a Funko Land. And I remember once or twice seeing the the magazine size WWF thing like this at my local grocery store I used to go to back in the day. I got a lot of comics, even when I was a teen, because they just seem to get a lot of good comics in. They're always in great shape. And they offered like a small discount off cover at this grocery store. My other grocery shop there. So I go in this grocery shop, I'm getting comics. It was a Food World. They don't exist anymore. And it doesn't matter if they don't exist because I got banned for life from that location in my 20s for a stupid reason. But yeah, I don't have any footage right now to put up. Got the last show up. Y'all saw that. It was BIW, Brookhaven, with June the 11th. Same day as Buddy Donovan Moore's wedding. Yeah, y'all seen the Fairchild Donovan on here a couple times doing reviews with me. Shout out to Donovan. Hey, congrats on the wedding, man. A bunch of us went to the wedding earlier that day and then left the wedding, came back to my house and chilled for about an hour. Then hauled ass to the arena and did the wrestling. And I'm going to give a shout out to Donovan because he had actually got permission. Because we jokingly said at his wedding, because lots of wrestling fans, that we were going to like do an NWO style run back to his reception, run in and beat him down, and then run out and head out to the show just as a joke. He got permission from his church. They found an old table. He was willing to go through a table at his wedding reception. So, yeah. I'm out, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hey, if I timed it a little bit better, it ended on 619 like Rey Mysterio. I'm out. Latest.